What are we playing, Travis?
What the fuck is this?
Listen, we have made a solemn oath to bring only the best content to YouTube.
Yeah.
And one of those, it's underneath that is some fine print that says we have to have big bazoongas.
Should have read the contract a little more thoroughly.
So, and we really haven't brought that. So
you
to make
brought
up
it.
for it, we're gonna do something that we shouldn't do.
You definitely brought it. I see a lot of that on the screen right now. This is play with fire because I don't know like what I need to censor and what I don't need to censor based on this.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
They all have the same face.
They do, and that makes it even scarier.
Yeah.
This is the true horror game that we were playing for October, so.
Yeah, nothing scarier than this.
Oh god, welcome to Beauty Bounce, everybody.
Beauty Bounce.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
The stupid $2 game that I bought just for funnies.
It was on sale because of course it is.
Because why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Because some random dude made this and was like, this seems good.
Some degenerate was like, you know what, this belongs in a Nintendo console.
Yeah. And some degenerate at Nintendo was like, this belongs on a Nintendo console.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Enough of this screen. Let's play. Beauty Bounce is a wonderful resort full of beautiful girls, and it's all yours.
Mine?
It's all yours.
Oh my god.
It's all yours. It hasn't been an easy journey.
No.
You only inherited the resort after your grandmother passed away, after all.
I had to play Illbleed, I know.
Still, along the way, you found love, sort of. But considering your current workload, you put dating on hold.
So we didn't find love.
Well,
You're either in love or you're not in love. There's no fence sitting here.
What are you talking about? Everybody sits on the fence all the time. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
You sit back in your chair and stare levelly
Is that how you
at
spell
the
that?
stack of papers in front of you. I don't know if that was the right word you wanted.
I don't think that's a word.
Trying to set them on fire with your mind.
I do it every day. Yeah.
Okay. Who would have thought that managing a holiday resort would involve so much paperwork?
I think this is the man himself.
Oh, that's fine.
Maybe.
On second thought. You shove the stack aside, but take 2 sheets off the top of it and grab a couple of envelopes.
Oh, Jesus.
You hear the door creak open and look up, only to find Yuki.
Uh-huh. Hey, Tomo. Doing okay?
Oh boy. You shake your head and give a sad smile, waving around the 2 envelopes in your hand.
Those aren't envelopes.
Those aren't envelopes.
What are those?
Ray and Medico's last paychecks. I'm serving them their final papers.
Give them the pink slips. I'm gonna miss... Oh, God, they did get fired. I'm gonna miss them.
It's amazing.
Well, hopefully Ray will come back when she's done traveling. Not sure about Medico. She still has to finish up university.
How old are these girls?
Apparently above 18.
Where's...
At least for the sanctity of this game, they're above 18.
Yeah, I need a clean conscience.
Yeah, please.
Where's Ray now?
Well, this envelope's going to Spain. Does that answer your question?
Not even a little bit.
Stand up and stretch, sliding the envelopes across the table towards her.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can you mail these for me, please?
God, there's nothing hotter than that. Sure thing, Tomo.
I'm gonna just turn that down.
Yeah, don't want the neighbors to hear this.
By the way, don't you have an appointment with the bank today?
Ugh, don't remind me.
I put a foreclosure on your house.
What? Why are you looking at my emails? God.
You sag back down onto your chair, groaning.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Not into it, but onto it.
Can't I just put it off and work on pageant prep instead?
Amen, brother.
The Beauty Bounce pageant is a yearly custom at the resort. It takes place in the off-season in order to draw in more customers.
Sure.
You can't think of a more delightful thing than to relax and watch your staff and guests take part in a beauty pageant.
That's putting it mildly.
Tomo, we've handled this for years. We'll handle all the work here while you go to that appointment.
We'll do everything while you just reap the benefits, as always.
Rake us over the coals.
Why not?
Who are we? We're running out of staff, you know.
Yuki crosses her arms and frowns at you.
Go to the bank. The last thing we want is to get into trouble because you'd rather gawk at girls all day.
The way she's just looking is just like, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You've
Like
committed tax fraud.
Yeah.
I'll go find a suit.
Yuki smiles warmly the moment you cave in.
That did it to you, huh?
Wow.
Wow.
Pleased, she walks towards the door with the envelopes in hand.
Play nice, Tomo.
It's not as though you have much of a choice. You owe the bank a rather reasonable sum of money.
We see who wears the pants in the relationship.
Not that you'd ever tell Yuki quite how dire it would be if they suddenly decided they needed a full repayment immediately.
How did you let it get to this point?
Like, honestly.
This is just...
You shake your head and try to bury your frustration. That's supposed to be bury?
I'm going to say, yeah.
Bury, I think they're spelled the same. Being kept waiting in a dull office is not how you wanted this day to go. Mm-hmm. You had things to do. Shafts to jack off.
Sweet jalubalas to look at.
You're snapped out of your muddling by the sound of a door opening and the clack of heels on a wooden floor.
Finally, I've got
Your words are stolen from your mouth at the sight of her.
Sorry, a what?
You gulp.
a resort to run.
Considering it's our investment, we'd be happy to let you get back to it. Sadly, however, this will be a long process. A long, hard process.
God. She's not even happy about it.
Oh, not at all.
Nope.
I'm one of the bank's auditing agents. You can call me Hiromi.
Oh, God. You open your mouth to speak, but she interrupts you.
No need to introduce yourself. I'm already familiar with your type, Mr. Tomio, you tax evader.
I've seen you before. She gives you a confident smile. You do your very best not to ogle her.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. So we're a scumbag.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
we're a scumbag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just Tomo is fine.
Tomo it is. Well, no need for this unpleasant coffee, tea.
Wait, no.
No need for this to be unpleasant. Coffee, tea.
For some reason, that didn't look right to me.
Everything about this is gonna be unpleasant. Oh, God.
Ugh, coffee, thanks.
Pours it in his lap.
I just need to feel something,
It's time for you to wake up.
You watch her saunter around the little office confidently. She presses some buttons on the coffee machine and gathers a small plate of cookies.
When were cookies in the equation?
Let's
Let's back this up.
He had some Yale fudges in the corner. It's fine.
Yeah, sure.
The Keebler elf was working overtime.
Yeah, that changes things.
She pulls out a Glock. I mean, 2 styrofoam cups as she munches away on a cookie. She hands you the plate first. You'd been determined to just grimace your way through the meeting, which you'd imagine was with some stuffy old accountant. Considering you're now eating a rather delicious cookie with a woman, things are starting to look up.
It's not the only thing that's looking up.
I imagine that this is all rather unpleasant surprise for you.
God.
Sorry, choked on a cookie.
Sorry. The sight of you is disgusting.
Breathtaking.
You give Hiromi a grin as she places a cup of coffee in front of you. You take a sip of the rich beverage.
Actually, now that you're here, I'd say it's rather pleasant.
She smirks and shakes her head.
That did it for you, huh?
It's all it was.
Confident, First things first, as you know, we have invested a considerable sum in beach bounce.
Is it beauty bounce or beach bounce?
I'm confused. You've seen the grand total before, and accounting for inflation,
What?
she's being rather modest.
No less, at a low-rate repayment plan that was contractually locked, such a rate for a sum like that is unheard of.
Well, that contract is up now.
At last, yes. Goodness knows how such an agreement was made in the first place.
She gives you a look up and down, and then hums curiously before taking a sip from her cup.
Cup of Joe.
What's that supposed to mean? How could it have happened then?
Can't tell if she's turned on or angry.
I know. Or she's about to smack us.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps in her younger days, your grandmother and the owner came to an agreement. If you know what I mean.
So you're saying my grandmother was a whore?
No, they played bingo. What the fuck? Where'd you get that idea?
They were busy playing canasta.
That's right, yeah. It was a sensual game of canasta.
Lots of sexual tension. You nearly spit out your drink. You clear your throat and look away.
Don't look away from the shame. Oh my, Tomo. Do try to keep it together. I believe I'll lose my job if one of my clients chokes to death.
God.
I'll take that into consideration.
Yeah, you do that.
You sigh and settle back down whilst shaking your head.
Okay, so how do I re-enter the contract?
Get down on all fours and beg.
Please. Beg for it. Hiromi blinks before bursting into laughter.
Oh my, you were serious, weren't you?
She adjusts herself and straightens up her clothes before taking a moment to sip her drink again.
The safe word is avocado.
Free provocative.
You do realize that raid is highway robbery, yes?
It was an addition with the past.
At the current rate, it'll take 20 years to repay the loan. Can you imagine the kind of risk we'd be taking if we'd agreed to that? Beach Bounce has faithfully made each repayment on this loan since construction, but regardless of that fact, it's a huge red blot on our records. Huge!
Huge.
No, Tomo, there's very little chance that you will be able to maintain that repayment rate.
God.
And that would only happen if the auditor cleared it.
Really? Okay. Well. You blink in surprise while trying to run the numbers through your head.
You'll make the auditor question, right?
She shrugs, though the smile on her face is a little smug.
I know, how awful. Huh, what a cuts! I hope your fate is in my hands.
God.
I'll have to stay at the resort for a few days just to audit the paper trails and make sure that everything is in order.
Oh, wait.
Oh, and also to check how strong an experience you provide during your off-season, which I imagine starts soon.
Oh, but,
And if I remember correctly, you have a special event coming up soon. Surely I won't partake in that event.
I have,
We've checked your payroll status too. I take it that you've got new hire spending. I'm shocked you make that much.
of course, but, you do,
I make more than you.
I
Why, I'm sure this will be an absolute delight. A real knee slapper.
You want to draw the line or do we wait it out?
I'm not going to concede to shit. Wait it out. Fuck it.
Wait it out. You bite down on your frustration before it can force you to shout at her.
What?
You simply sip from your coffee and wait for Hiromi's brief spout of excitement to peter out.
Peter.
When she finally settles back down and pulls out a number of documents, you've already finished your drink.
May I continue?
No, you may not.
Well, are you actually my auditor? You seem kind of young to be in this kind of business. How old are you? Can I see? I want to see some papers.
Perhaps another cup of coffee.
You only had to ask, Domo.
Yeah, right. You're correct on all points. I need to hire more staff, and the resort's got a pageant coming up in the next couple of days. Because apparently you have been reading all of my reports, getting into my emails. You just seem to know everything. It's a little scary, to be honest with you.
Your grandma was a kinky bitch.
I actually have plans to promote a few of the older staff who have been working there for a while. Give them more suitable jobs.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Things have started to sag, if you know what I say, and so we're putting them in the back.
Oof.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Most of our suppliers are fine with the change of management, really. It's only you, the bank, that's kicking up a fuss.
Uh-huh.
A fuss? I believe we've already covered that our disagreement is with good reason.
Be that as it may.
No, it may not may. It's with good reason.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Stop interrupting me.
Hiromi seems amused, but nonetheless content to finish her drink while you think.
She likes playing with her food.
When would you turn up?
In 2 days.
What will you need to do?
Go through all your paperwork and observe your operation in the off-peak season.
No. A little slower for me.
Go through all of your paperwork.
Yeah? And then what?
Observe your operation.
Yeah? When? When are you gonna do it?
Off-peak season.
That's... Yeah, you hit it perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna hunt you down like the dog you are.
But for how long are you gonna do that? Are you gonna hunt me down like a dog for 2 years? Because I could really go for that.
You're in coffee throwing distance. Watch it, buddy.
She ponders and leans back in her chair, crossing her arms. How long do I actually want to chase down this son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Couple of days. Though I'm sure if all goes well, the bank won't mind me staying a bit longer than planned. Money's free here.
Apparently.
Just make sure everything's kosher, of course. I just learned that word yesterday.
Sweet. We'll hang the kugel by the moil. Yeah, that's fine, you know. There's a wicked glint in Hiromi's eyes, and for a moment, you consider offering her a bribe.
Wait, what? Why?
Common sense somehow prevails, and you just nod.
Smart.
Okay. Still, it's going to be busy. How much attention do you expect from me?
Just a little bit of your time. I will likely be doing the bulk of the work in the evening. I can hardly get a glimpse of the place running if I'm cooped up inside, doing paperwork all the time, you know?
I've come to feel the same way recently, honestly.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Man, it sounds like we really got a lot of stuff in common. Might I get your number, and maybe we could crunch the numbers together. If you know
The
what I'm
only
saying.
thing we have in common is the distance away from each other, and that's about it.
Oh, come on. I'm a business owner. You seem like a nice lady.
And my foot is right on your crotch, buddy.
I haven't felt anything since the war. So.
Which war are we talking about?
Hiromi giggles before standing up and offering you her hand.
In marriage? What are we doing here?
I've no doubt. I will see you again soon then.
There are I don't know if it's supposed to be him or her, the announcer talking, but
There are probably idioms about shaking hands with bankers. Yes, thank you for your time.
Wait, why?
before anything stupid falls out of your mouth, you opt to get out of there.
Probably smart.
What?
You duck away from a stomping Yuki as you watch her frustration grow.
You fucking slut!
What's up with the music?
Yeah, it got really tense all of a sudden.
What is up with this music? This isn't Resident Evil?
This is turning into a horror game.
I'd rather not show you the books to prove it. Please trust me when I say there's no other way.
How can they go and pull this out on the blue like... How can they go and pull this out of the blue, though? Sorry, I'm so angry I can't even contain myself.
Ugh, God. Interns. Turns out Grant was quite favored, if you catch my drift.
I don't know what you mean. Explain.
Very sexual games of canasta.
Oh,
Got it. I know how those go.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. The 1920s were a wild time. The contract needs renewing, and they don't have to renew it under the same terms.
Now that you mention it, she did always seem to get along pretty well with the manager whenever he came by.
Please, don't follow that thought any further down the rabbit hole. Please, God.
Had the dimensions of his ass detailed chronologically in his records.
Disgusting.
Tightest asshole in the block.
Yuki blinks, confused, before her mouth opens slightly.
Oh, you mean those two?
Yuki.
She giggles and sits down. You're glad that she has at least calmed down, and we're back to this pleasant music again for whatever reason.
the same song.
Over and over again.
Plus, it's not all that bad. Well, I was writing the checks earlier. Okay, I thought that said cheeks. I was like, what does cheeks have to do with any of this?
Right.
I noticed that there were some unfilled positions. Not just the ones left by Ray and Minako, mind you. Yep, take a look at this.
Zip.
You rummage through the familiar stack of papers and pull out a contract.
Oh god, it's a love contract.
You rummage.
Look, it's gonna get weird. Just sign this NDA.
You rummage through your pants and pull out this.
You ever seen 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah,
It's gonna be like that.
yeah, pretty much.
Wait, are you offering me a promotion?
Of course, you've earned it, you know.
You wave another piece of paper around.
And Aiko will get the position of staff manager.
That's a really good move, actually.
So,
Oh, right, yes, I'd love to accept the offer.
good. Welcome aboard again, Yuki.
Shiver just ran down my spine. I don't know why, though.
You give her a smile. She surprises you by ducking in for a hug, finishing it with a peck on the cheek.
Sure.
Hopefully Aiko accepts too. I can't let just one arm be lonely.
As if she'd ever let you down, Tomo.
True. Besides, I need her help for phase 3 of the staff plan.
Phase 3?
You know, it's kind of like the Marvel phase 3, where we're going to start introducing a whole bunch of characters, and then we're not going to really resolve anything until the next phase. So, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be great.
There's going to be at least 2 characters that nobody gives an absolute shit about.
It's gonna be huge.
It's going to be huge. Huge.
Huge.
By the way, have you read The Art of the Deal? That's the only reason why my business is still active.
Right. I just lie. I just write shit on papers and people take it.
Well, persuading your sister to work here full time, of course.
What do you mean by that?
Yuki scoffs and waves her hand at the thought.
Neither myself nor your grandmother could get her to do more than hang around part-time.
You tap your fingers together and grin smugly.
But did you have Aiko's help?
You really think she'll make that much of a difference? She's kind of an airhead.
Have faith in me.
Oh, I lost that a long time ago.
And after that, it's phase 4. Then we're gonna bring everybody together in one big ol' shoot. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be amazing.
We're gonna break records, which is gonna bring in a newbie. So hopefully Aiko or Sakura know someone.
And you assume I don't?
Well, you're kind of a loner. I the only time I've ever seen you with anybody was with your mom, and yeah, you don't have any friends.
There's no action there.
Nothing. Correct. Mostly because you never seem to leave this place. And you would have already gotten them in if you did.
Yuki harumps.
That's not okay.
Though she didn't argue. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen.
Yeah, that's a vocal thing, not a word.
She signs the contract, is seemingly rather pleased to be putting more paperwork in your to-do pile. With a roll of your eyes, you go out hunting for Aiko.
Hunting is a very interesting choice of word.
That is a very interesting choice. Great.
Tomo, what brings you to my neck of the woods? Of your woods, not my woods. These are all your woods.
These aren't even woods.
I don't even know.
You give yourself a second to put a statement together before shrugging.
Well, I have the sling here. I'm pretty sure it's yours.
You hold up a piece of paper, and the buxom woman accepts it.
Did you have to? All right. Yeah.
Did you have to?
Yeah. You didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to. You
Yeah.
said she took it.
You know what? Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Is this a sign-up sheet for the Bastion?
It's a love contract.
You're gonna want to make sure you read the fine print.
It's
what?
gonna be an affront to God.
No, you're gonna be in it though, right? Duh.
That was easy.
She smiles like sunshine as she looks over the paper.
Oh snap! More money.
The
general idea. Hold on, I had to get my cold back.
Yeah.
So I could do this voice. Is that you also need to do more work for the extra money too? But yes, that's the fine
I'm
print.
sure there are other arrangements we can come to.
Yes. If you look on page 5, you see that what you just signed is that you immediately have to wax my car.
That's my car.
The contract is it's all just house chores. I just don't like doing them.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do it.
No, it's nothing more.
Frankly, a waste of my time.
Honestly. More work too. Please? Why am I asking this as a question?
I'm asking nicely.
I guess. But
Aiko snickers and nods.
got a pen?
We're on the beach.
You pat your jacket down, then present the tool to her.
Why
with
did
a
you write
flourish.
tool?
Like, honestly. I'm gonna say.
And there.
You were so easy.
She hands back over the freshly signed contract, a bright grin on her face.
You mean
Excellent.
with a bright grin on her face?
No, he said what he said. Don't question the narrator. God damn.
Don't step on my shit here.
Excellent. And now for your first duty as Beach Spout staff manager.
Always say the puppies bounce.
God damn.
Oh shit, she knows what's up. She got it.
Her bright, cheery smile drops into a wary stare.
I'm not okay. Uh-huh. Get Sakura to stay with us full time. Huh, yeah, right. Hey, yeah, you're actually serious, aren't you? We need her. She's been asked before, you know. And you know what her answer was back then. But she wasn't asked by you.
Aiko throws her hands in the air in a feigned surrender.
I'm just saying, we tell her her parents went missing and something could happen. You know, sometimes people make the right choices when you make the implication.
Sometimes they get captured by a robotic bear,
Yeah.
and you know, things happen.
Yeah.
I've got the video for it if you'd like to see, but they call them mononucleosis.
Yeah. Unless I get the confirmation, I mean, really, no, only one could wonder what could happen in that situation.
Yeah, it's rough times.
Yeah.
It's rough times we live in.
I won't even argue. I'll at least give it a try. Now we're here.
We're here now.
Right by the coffee shop, as you'd expect, is Sakura. Where's the coffee shop? I see an arcade.
Is that Little Mermaid? What's the fish?
Where?
The yellow and blue fish.
Yellow. Oh, the flounder?
Yeah, flounder.
Yeah, it does look like
And
flounder.
there's Nemo.
Nice. That is Nemo.
There,
And
Nemo's
there's
dad.
is that like a blue?
It's like a blue.
Kind of in the top right.
Yeah.
And they got a Dance Dance Revolution behind it. Nice.
A lot of plagiarism going on. Oh.
If it isn't my favorite people.
Big brother.
Big brother!
God damn it.
Everyone's your favorite people. You're just one of those. I have to like everybody, and everybody likes me people. Ugh, God.
Yeah, but I love you two the most.
Ugh,
Just like Mama's a pizza pie.
I've heard this before. God.
Well, maybe since we're the ones asking.
Aiko approaches Sakura with her hips swaying, but Sakura just looks confused.
Tell me.
I'm confused.
You see, we need a new greeter. Nobody's better at that than you are.
Uh-huh.
It used to be Grandma. She used to be at the front, being the, the greeter with the peppermints and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but couldn't do it anymore.
Until she threw out her hip. It's too late.
She swayed her hips a little too much.
Sakura scoffs, waving her hand dismissively.
But I'm already plenty busy. You know that I'm booked up.
Or you could free some time and spend a few more hours with us instead.
As if it's that easy, bitch. I'm busy.
Place yourself on the other side of Sakura, winking at Aiko and leaning in.
What the fuck are we about to do here?
Please. It doesn't have to be for long, just a couple of weeks.
Come on, Tomo. I'm not suited for hanging around in one place all day.
She's pulled into a hug by Aiko. It all but smothers her with chest, and she grumbles.
Aiko puts her in a headlock, squeezing tighter,
Tighter.
until the white of her eyes start to go away.
All of a sudden, the boobs pop out, and they act like pythons, boa constrictors, just sucking the life out of her.
Down, girls.
Aiko gives you a wink and leans down to whisper in her ear.
You're nothing.
Why do you have to lean down?
Right.
You're like an inch taller.
Right.
Please.
You stand back and observe as Sakura squirms and shivers.
She slowly goes breathless.
She never stood a chance.
It's so easy.
Alright, we're getting through this step by step.
I'm still amazed. How'd she do it?
Trade secret, Yuki. Tomo, no telling.
Okay, I don't think... Okay. Yuki stares at you. You shrug.
Uh-huh.
You heard Aiko, trade secret.
What is this?
I'm not about to make her mad. I know she'd win in a fight.
Submissive.
Yuki pouts, but eventually relents and takes a seat.
Uh-oh.
Next phase, then?
Right, Aiko?
Keeping me busy, I see.
Oh.
Begad, I've been promoted too, but it seems like all I'm doing now is the paperwork he doesn't want to touch.
When it's your time to talk, you can talk. You could have just said it,
I'm sorry. I thought I didn't have a choice in this conversation.
Well, you kind of don't, but we'd still like to hear your opinion. It's been half a day.
I'm just saying, if you wanted to swim home, you can. Shark infested water and all that.
Right. You have a choice, but do you? But anyway,
Yeah.
have a little faith. You're working on the pageant prep, right?
True.
Who else is joining the pageant anyway?
Only everybody.
Well, it's not meant to be a massive event, is it? Not until you showed up, anyway. Probably not
I
many other people.
I can see 4 massive events right here.
Well, really 3, but anyway.
There's you, of course, Echo. In the next couple day or so, we'll be having a preliminary round of guest entrance.
Entrance? Is that the? I guess.
That is a word, yeah.
Okay.
Boo! I need more competition. Did I scare you? I'm sorry.
These flat-chested bimbos.
Oh, I bet there won't be many auditions, especially once they see me.
Right.
Well, Aiko, on the way here, you mentioned that you knew someone who was looking for a job, right?
Right, she's lovely and adorable. I met her out at that club when I was there with Sakura.
Well, Sakura, did, you do anything, naughty?
Well, what'd you do to her?
What happened? Where'd you go?
Just curious,
We went to McDonald's.
She got on.
She's sweet and innocent. Didn't even try to claim otherwise.
She gives you a no-nonsense stare, and Yuki looks at you with confusion.
Noted. Anyway, do you think she'd be willing to work here?
She's young, cute, broke, staying with family, and fresh out of school. She'd be crazy not to. Emphasis on the broke. She needs a job bad.
It's either she works her ass off or destitution.
Either way, the family's kicking her out in a month. What can I offer her?
I have the perfect idea, actually. I'll get the contract ready.
Wait, contract? What? Why are we doing contracts?
I'd like to meet with her first, of course. Although, I'm sure you wouldn't recommend somebody who wasn't good enough.
What?
I guess I bother her now. I don't know why.
I'm not looking needed in the scene.
Apparently not.
Aiko flashes you a thumbs up and skips out of the room.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and let her know that she's in the pageant.
You haven't even met her yet.
Really?
Yep, I mean, we could always use more contestants. We have people to impress, you know.
Yuki sighs in defeat.
That's fine if she accepts.
Well, with Aiko asking, I'm sure it'll be fine.
That's a lot of blind faith. Any other plans you have hidden in the tank?
Just what? You know, nothing.
Everybody enters the pageant. Go big or go home.
Just one. Though I wouldn't call it a plan so much as hopeful thinking.
And that would be?
Please enter the pageant too, Yuki.
What?
He creeps up to her cheeks, and she stares you down.
Yeah, boy.
Come on, we can really use as many participants as we can get. Not to mention that I know you'd be great.
Brother.
I was going to be the announcer.
Leave that to Sakura. We're getting you in there.
She doesn't got the body for it. Some rough shit.
Oh, God.
She isn't taking part?
Of course not. Have you seen her?
Oh, no.
Oh, God. It's like two angry sleeping bags going at it, let me tell you. She said she wouldn't do it anyway, so I'm not gonna force her.
Okay, but still I don't want to.
Why not?
It's embarrassing.
But you're really pretty and funny. You'll do great. On top of that, the bigger the pageant, the better our odds.
Odds of what?
Impressing Hiromi and the bank. Trying to get a loan. You know what I'm saying?
Hiromi's the auditor.
You nod. Yuki groans, throwing her arms up in the air and letting out a frustrated growl.
She's really upset about this.
Fine, I'll do it, but I won't enjoy it.
She'll totally enjoy it. One way or another.
You have very good intuition about these things, my guy.
God. Come on, Tomo. Staying in bed would be wonderful, but you've got too much work to do. When did we even go to bed? When it wasn't nighttime, honestly.
Yeah.
What the hell? You roll out of bed and clean yourself up. Oh,
You roll out of bed and clean yourself up and get changed as quickly as you can. Knock at your door gives you just enough time to tug on your clothes. You finally open it to find Sakura. As is usual for her in the mornings, she looks half dead.
She looks the same as she did yesterday.
In her hand, she's holding an empty styrofoam cup. You assume it once had coffee in it.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
Dan, I'm too late to
She pauses, yawning wildly.
pounce on
Why are we doing this?
pounce on you while you're changing another time, I guess. To commit sexual assault.
Right. You know, I really, I'm not asking for the why.
She gives you a grin and tosses the disposable cup into your bin while yawning and stretching again.
Much better. So what do I do? What do I actually do?
As a greeter, you greet people. Is there really much to it? I don't really know what to... Okay, anyway. You hang around, greet people, be nice, and point people in the right directions when they ask for them.
Are you sure it's something I'm suited to do?
Well, Minako was good at it.
Who?
You know, the one that quit.
Okay.
Primarily with adults, though. In your case, I think you've got a niche.
Are you seriously implying that I don't appeal to the adults?
Unfortunately, you do.
Yeah, unfortunately you do.
She gives you a look that's half challenge and half smoldering lust.
What? Why? What?
Is that... I don't think that's the...
What do you mean smoldering lust?
That's the look of I just shit in your pasta. Like,
Yeah.
that's not smoldering lust.
Point taken. I just meant that I think you will be great for children. I think you'll do fine. Just be you.
I've always me.
Then you'll be fine.
She smirks.
Uh-huh.
You lead her out of your room.
Let's go get some work done.
Great. You know what that means? This isn't a one-off, my man. This isn't a one-off. You gotta see the
You're
pageant.
gonna get to the beauty bounce.
You gotta see the beauty bounce. We don't even have to get to the end. We just gotta see what happens at the pageant.
Okay.
We gotta resolve.
Okay.
We gotta get a resolution here.
We need a resolution. We need to see what this pageant is.
And we will. Next time. So long.